Welcome to Drunk Beaver Productions, and this is Jonathan. Thank you to my 99 new subs, and to the most important subscriber of all, you. If you haven't had a chance to click the like button and subscribe yet, please do that right now. We're about to cross the 100 sub mark. Thank you all very much for the support, and I hope that you enjoy today's video. Now, let's go ahead and start that countdown.
Hi, Miss Holly.
How you doing?
I am good.
Good. Doing wonderful.
So, as soon the judge comes on, ACDC will, if courtroom 2 does not have any objection, would like to go first, please. And I said the word please.
I object, Your Honor. I object.
Well, she was so humbly requesting that. So if I may put on my robe and grant it.
Let me do my one female here first, and then you do the rest of yours.
I appreciate you very much, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Ms. Bridgewater.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. How are you?
Doing well. I hope you are as well. The SAP reset date?
It's April the 9th.
April 9th. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Can I say something before you get started, please?
Yes, ma'am, Ms. White.
I received a call from the solicitor's office, and the case for Cornell White, they said it was a duplicate and that he shouldn't be in court today.
Okay. Who do we have on from the solicitor's office this afternoon? They're just logging on, Ms. White. Give me a moment.
Okay, thank you.
I have Mr. White on my calendar, so unless there's something that I don't know about, we should be addressing him. Good afternoon, Mr. Walker.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Are we talking about Mr. White?
Yes, Miss Brianna White was inquiring if he was going to be heard today.
So his actual case is going to be null price. That was a duplicate case. However, he does have an FTA warrant, as you're aware. That will have to be addressed on the SAP calendar.
Okay, so he's going to be on a future state all-purpose calendar, Miss White. You can be in touch with the solicitor's office to find out what that date is. Okay.
Okay, so I can leave this meeting and he should be released, correct?
No, he won't be released because he has a hold. He has a failure to appear. So until that's addressed, he will be in custody. But
I'm sorry, but the failure to appear received the bond.
Well, he could have a bond if he pays that bond. I guess he could bond down the FTA.
Yeah, it's been paid.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then he should be getting released, Miss White.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Your Honor, do you still want me to bring him up to Norcross the case or no?
I don't find that necessary unless somebody else does.
Thank you.
Okay.
All
Afternoon,
right.
Norris. Hope you're doing well.
You're doing wonderful, Your Honor. Hope you're doing
Excellent.
the same.
Yes, sir.
We're going to start off with position number 10, Ms. Robin Ferguson.
Okay. Good afternoon, Ms. Ferguson. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state court expedited accusation calendar that we're conducting by video to help prevent the spread of the virus. Do you agree to have your case heard by video?
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you. Ms. Ferguson, you've been charged in case 24 CR 001392A with battery. Is there a history, Ms. Hardy? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. This defendant doesn't have any history.
In this case, law enforcement was dispatched to Avenue where they spoke with the victim, Ms. Farlita Kirkendale. From my understanding, the victim is the defendant's ex-wife's new girlfriend. From my understanding, based on the warrant, they were doing a custody exchange. They did have some type of verbal disagreement that turned physical, at which point the defendant did punch the victim. The victim did sustain scratches and abrasions from the incident. The state is asking for a signature bond through pretrial services, no contact with Ms. Kirkendall, a 2-day anger awareness, no weapon, drugs, or alcohol while out on bond. And of course, we assign for the victim, Ms. Felita Kirkendall.
Ms. Kirkendall is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity to do so. Doesn't appear so. Good afternoon,
Yes,
Mr.
hi, I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm here.
okay. Yes, ma'am. If you'll raise your right hand for me.
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes, you can place your hand down. Thank you, ma'am. What would you like to tell the court?
The only thing, my concern in this situation, were the children that were, present during this, this altercation. There were actually, there was no verbal contact between myself and, Ms. Ferguson. It was just a straight attack upon myself. And my true only concern are the children that were involved during this, happening. So that's really, I think that's the most important thing to take away from this.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Kirkendall. We appreciate you being here this afternoon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Atai?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My client is a 37-year-old mother of one minor child. She has lived in Georgia for over 10 years. As you heard, this is her very first arrest. She has absolutely no criminal history. She is gainfully employed as a supervisor and has been doing that for the last 3 years. I would ask for a signature bond through the jail. She's fine with no further contact. And I would object to an anger awareness, certainly to 2-day anger awareness. This is her very first arrest. She does deny the allegations as stated in the warrant. So just ask for a signature bond through the jail. I object to the anger awareness and nothing further, Your Honor.
This North Central Avenue address, whose address is that? Do we know?
I believe that's a mutually agreed upon place that they were exchanging the child at. I don't think it's of any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. As such, it will be a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial level 1-day anger awareness, no further contact with Ms. Kirkendall, and no drugs, alcohol, or weapons while out on bond. Good luck to you, Ms. Ferguson.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, she had another charge on her booking screen, the cruelty to children, 3rd degree. Was that NOD?
I believe it was the NOD. I'll confirm that it was submitted, Deputy Norris.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Here, ACDC before you is position 8, Ms. Jemiah Evans.
Good afternoon, Officer Milton. Good afternoon, Ms. Evans. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the State Court Expedited Accusation Calendar that we're conducting by video. Do you agree to have your case heard by video?
Yeah.
Your Honor, my name is Fallon Stokes. I'm counsel on behalf of Jemiah this afternoon. Sorry about that. I would have jumped on sooner when I heard her name.
Okay, you're fine, Ms. Stokes. Good afternoon. I was just addressing your client. Ms. Evans, again, I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the State Court Expedited Accusation Calendar that we're conducting by video. Do you agree to have your case heard by video?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Evans, you've been charged in case 24 CR 001386C with battery family violence. Is there a history, Ms. Hardy?
This defendant does not have any history and is recommended for a UJR through the jail. Nothing further.
Yeah, Sean, I believe this is a dual arrest. Let me just check to see.
It is.
Okay, do we know the position? I just want to make the court aware. Do we know?
It's Miss Sims.
17.
Okay, position 17. So in this case, 1 second. Law enforcement was dispatched to university. From my understanding that both parties are students there and they are also roommates. They were having some type of verbal disagreement and things turned physical. Both parties were arrested. I believe contact has been made with at least one of their counsels, and the state has already agreed to SOB through the jail. We're going to ask for no violent contact with each party, no weapon, drugs, or alcohol while out on bond. And again, I do believe this is a dual arrest with position 17.
Yes, Ms. Stokes.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's when was pretty much been agreed to. It was an altercation while they were on campus in the dorm room. And I guess police were called and they were arrested. But yes, we have no objection to the signature bond through the jail, as well as the no violent contact provision, because that allows her, if she needs to go on campus and be around, I'm sorry, Miss Sims, I believe, who's the other party involved. That is no issue with that regarding classes. I've spoken to Miss Evans's mother, who was trying to attempt to attend court this afternoon, but she wasn't allowed to go in. She's anticipating on taking Jemiah back home to New York to complete her studies for the remainder of the school year online. So she will be residing at her home address at Avenue, apartment 4, Bronx, New York, 10461.
Okay, as there's been an agreement, a $2,000 signature bond through the jail, no further violent contact with Ms. Sims, and no drugs, alcohol, weapons while out on bond. And good luck to you, Ms. Evans. Anything further this afternoon, Ms. Stokes?
No, that completes my business with the court. May I be excused?
Yes, have a good afternoon. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Do we have Ms. Sims there?
Yes, Your Honor, she's right here.
Yes, good afternoon, Ms. Sims. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the State Court Expedited Accusation Calendar that we're conducting by video. Do you agree to have your case heard by video?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Ms. Sims, you have been charged in case 24CR001389A with simple battery family violence. Is there a history, Ms. Hardy?
No history to report, and she's also recommended for a UGR through the jail.
It's gonna be the same recommendation, Your Honor. Signature bond through the jail, no violent contact with Ms. Jemiah Evans, no weapon, drugs, or alcohol while out on bond.
Good afternoon, Ms. McLeod. Is this your case?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Yes, it is. We have no objection to the recommendation.
Okay, as such, it will be a 2,000. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like the other young lady is going to leave the campus because they were actual roommates, and my client is not from Atlanta, so she needs to stay on campus.
Okay. It will be no a $2,000 signature bond through the jail, no further violent contact with Ms. Evans, and no drugs, alcohol, or weapons while out on bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Good luck to you, Ms. Sims.
Thank you.
Next, Your Honor, is position 21. And after position 21, we're going to have position 3. Come on, Ms. Tobias. Have a seat, please. Not you, not you. You sit down.
Good afternoon, Ms. Tobias. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the State Court Expedited Accusation Calendar that we're conducting by video. Do you agree to have your case heard by video?
The judge is asking you, do you want your case heard by video? Yes or no?
What would happen if I said no?
I would note your objection and I would continue on. Can we do this by video, Ms. Tobias? Do I have your agreement?
I'm not sure that I would like it done by video.
Okay, well, I will note your possible objection to doing this by video. Ms. Tobias, you've been charged in case 24CR001396Y with criminal trespass. Is there a history, Ms. Hardy?
No, Your Honor, there's no history, and she's recommended for a UJR through the jail.
In this case, Your Honor, law enforcement was dispatched to Skyland Drive where they met with the owner, Mr. Maxie Patterson. He owns that property. It's currently under renovations. This defendant had came and entered that location multiple times. I believe she was last issued a criminal trespass warning on March 16th, only to return. The state is just asking for a signature bond through the jail, a stay away from Skyland Drive, no contact with the owner, Mr. Maxie Patterson, no weapons, drugs, or alcohol while out on bond. I'm not sure if Mr. Patterson is on the line, but if he is, we would sound for him.
Mr. Patterson is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity to do so. Good afternoon, Ms. Kim.
Yes, we have no objection, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I'm gonna send it through pretrial. It's gonna be a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial level 1. 1 day, level 1, stay away from the Skyland Drive address, no further contact with Mr. Patterson, and no drugs, alcohol, weapons while out on bond.
Your Honor, I apologize, but she does not have a phone right now. She's retired and she is 63 years old. I think we would like to request for a signature on bond through jail. She does have a biology degree. Your Honor, she has been here in Georgia ever since from 1978, and yet as of now, she does not have a phone.
Okay, I'll send it through the jail, Ms. Kim, on your request.
Thank you.
That's SOB 2000 SOB jail. That's 2000 SOB jail, Your Honor.
Yes.
That's correct, Officer Milton.
Milton, who was that?
That's correct. Okay, my internet keep going now. Position 3.
That was
Okay.
Tobias, Norris.
Position 21 was,
No, yeah. Next is position 3. Sit down,
okay.
please. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Miss Brady. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. Are you listening to me? Okay. All right. Just want to make sure you can hear me. This is the state court expedited accusation calendar that we're conducting by video. Is that okay with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Miss
Okay.
Miss Brady, you've been charged in case 24 CR 001363A with criminal trespass. Is there a history, Miss Hardy?
I'm covering. Okay.
This defendant has a total of 18 arrest cycles with arrests out of Kansas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. There's a misdemeanor conviction in 2021 for disturbing the peace, 2023 indecent exposure. The last arrest was February 26, 2024 out of Lawrence, Kansas for criminal trespass. The recommendation from pretrial is a UJR level 3, nothing further.
Yes, Your Honor. In this case, law enforcement was dispatched to the 76 Circle gas station located at 74 Northside Drive. This defendant had previously been criminally trespassed there from March the 5th, and she returned to that location where she was arrested. State is asking for a signature bond through pretrial services, a stay away from 74 Northside Drive, no weapon, drugs, or alcohol while out on bond.
And let's see, whose case is this? This your case, Mr. Cook? If so, okay, there you go.
Yes, sure. We have no objection to the state's recommendation.
Okay, it will be a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial level 3. Stay away from the Circle Gas on Northside Drive, and no drugs, alcohol, or weapons while out on bond. Good luck to you, Miss Brady.